Oh. Did you know that you can play video games for the United States Army? Stick around because in this video I'm going to tell you how. Chaos Man, Chaos Main, this is Chaos Actual. I am moving in on the objective. Ah! Yeah! Take that, you little piece of shit.
Whoa, hey, what's up, my friends? Welcome to an all-new video. In this one, we are talking about the United States Army's esports team. But before we kind of dive into it, make sure that if you are not already subscribed to this channel, that you do so now. Also, enable notifications so you can get notified as soon as new videos go live, to include the live streams and become a part of that awesome notification platoon. So let's talk about how you can just get to play video games while you're in the United States Army for the United States Army. So they have an organization called the Army Esports Team, and this is available for soldiers that are in the United States Army to actually compete in these competitions, to represent the United States Army, have these cool, awesome t-shirts that they wear, I guess, to kind of be official and everything, and actually go to these competitions playing different games against civilians and everything, but representing the United States Army. Just some of the games they play in competitions are games like CSGO, they have League of Legends, they've got Rainbow Six Siege, and a couple other games that they play during these competitions. Not all of them are military based. There is also, I've seen like World of Warcraft that they do as well, and a few other ones, but a lot of them are kind of military-ish, I guess. I also saw Apex Legends in some competitions they've done before, so I guess sometimes it just depends. Now, these individuals are not Army recruiters, but they do go through some similar training because they do need to be like a liaison to the United States Army and be able to answer questions, because essentially this is kind of a recruiting tool to kind of indicate to, civilians that, hey, the soldiers aren't always, business, and sometimes you can do fun stuff in the Army, and different aspects of the Army aren't always just, the hardcore stuff that you're maybe used to seeing on TV or in movies or something like that. Sometimes they just get to play video games, I guess, for the Army. So they do get some kind of training to kind of be able to answer those questions, because they're going to go into these events and there's going to be individuals that, saw them playing these video games and want to know about the United States Army, and they want to be able to have these individuals to have enough knowledge to be able to answer the questions that these individuals that are looking to possibly join the Army might have. But they won't actually be the ones to try to bring them into the Army. They can answer their questions and then probably guide them over to probably some recruiters that are probably set up in a nearby booth that they're probably kind of doing this co-op kind of thing with, I guess. Now, there is some catches to this, all right? There is not a GT score or ASVAB score that is required for it. There's no rank really required for it or anything like that, but you do have to kind of try out to make it onto this team, and you have to be on active duty or reserve. So this does exclude National Guard from being able to get into this kind of a position. Currently, it is only available for 16 slots. So only 16 individuals can occupy positions on this team. I don't know if they have future plans to expand that or not, but 16 is the max, and right now they already are at that max capacity right now of 16. So you're probably gonna have to wait for one of those individuals to leave the team before you can actually try to get on the team. But it's good to know about it now, so that way you can maybe get a heads up if this is something you're interested in, for those of you that are currently in the military, currently in the Army, wanting to get into this, or maybe gonna be joining sometime soon. You have a little bit of a kind of knowledge about this kind of program, and maybe you can kind of keep your ear out for when a position might open up. But you can kind of get started on the process. They have a Discord that they have that's like their official Discord for recruiting, so you can do all these little competitions and everything. They want individuals that are currently on active duty Army and reserves to compete in these online competitions, and from that they can kind of filter through some individuals to see who kind of is standing out above the others, and maybe look at those possibilities for people to fill these slots when positions become available. So it's best to, if you love playing video games, to get on this and start making your presence known, so if something does open up, then hopefully maybe you're one of the people that they call up for doing auditions. For those lucky individuals that are assigned to this, they will be stationed at Fort Knox and assigned to the Marketing and Engagement Brigade. Now, this doesn't mean that you just get to, play video games and not have to do all the other Army stuff. There is still some Army stuff you do have to do. Yes, a lot of the daytime work looks like it's, practicing, for competitions. So playing video games all day isn't too bad of a gig, but be aware you are still gonna have to do PT. They do still have the PT test standards for the physical fitness test, or the ACFT now. They are still gonna have to do weapons qualification, so you're gonna still have some basic soldiering to still do, but it seems like a lot of your day might be probably spent playing these video games to get really good and practice and everything and prepare for these competitions. So not too bad of a gig if you ask me, I guess, especially for people who are really interested in playing video games. Also kind of be aware this isn't probably something you can go and just do 20 years of. So don't go thinking that you can join the Army and just spend all 20 years and retire from just playing video games for your entire Army career. It looks like this is kind of like a 3-year maximum kind of commitments where you get lucky enough to get accepted, to get chosen, then you go to this brigade, you play video games and competitions, and then, you know, a max looks like around 3 years of being able to stay in this kind of position. Now, down in the description box, I have a link to like their official website as well as their Discord link and everything. So if you are interested in that, maybe check those out and you can find out some more information from there. And also maybe their Facebook if you want to look them up on there and hit them up and shoot them a message. But links down in the description for the Discord and their official website. So now, finally, all of you individuals that have been asking in the comments section, how do I prestige in the Army? Well, this is possibly your chance, I guess. There you go. I'm ThatChrisChaos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. See ya.